it's been a wonderful time with you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I want to thank the panelists. I want to thank our moderator, and for each and every one of you who are taking time out of busy schedules to be here tonight. Because this is the question, this is democracy in action. And before us, we have a path. And it is a path to democracy and liberty, or is it more government intervention? I believe our federal government is out of control. The government has gotten too big, too powerful, too intrusive. And as I go around this state, people tell me three things that have to be your priorities, and they are my priorities. First of all, we have to stop out-of-control spending. Secondly, we have to create jobs and strengthen our economy. And third, we have to keep America free, safe, and sovereign. I am pro-life, pro-marriage, pro-Second Amendment, pro-10th Amendment, pro-Constitution. I believe we need to repeal Obamacare, no earmarks, no bailouts, balance the budget, cut discretionary spending, drill in ANWR, drill on the Rhone Plateau, no cap and trade. We need to secure our borders, and we also need no amnesty. We need a temporary worker program and to get at this problem. Folks, we have solutions ahead of us, but this is about democracy and liberty. And I thank you so much for being a part of the process. Thank you, and God bless you.
First, I want to thank my family again and the folks that are here supporting me for being here in the panel, and the moderator. Thank you very much. I also want to recognize Dan Mays and his family for being here. Dan, I really appreciate it. Jane has mentioned an ethics class, and I want to set the record straight here because there's a lot of nonsense going out there in terms of negative commercials. Folks, I was approached 12 years ago about a case against a gun dealer. It was a case that every career prosecutor in the office declined. I was the chief of the criminal division, oversaw all federal prosecutions. I declined that case also. It was brought back 2 years later when Tom Strickland was in the office and running for, or planning to run for, the U.S. Senate against Wayne Allard. Tom decided to charge 3 individuals with 37 counts. It was the wrong thing to do, and I stood up. And I called the defense attorneys and I said, come in and plead this out to 1 misdemeanor. The defense attorneys eventually did plead the case out to 1 misdemeanor. And the judge thought so little of the case that he sentenced the defendant to 1 day of probation. Now, folks, we can't stand for prosecutions that are not right. And I stood up. And you know what? I stood up because I took an oath to the Constitution of the United States. I worked for the Department of Justice, and I took that idea of doing justice very seriously. And I will continue to stand up for you when I am in the United States Senate. I will not be bullied by the members of our party that think that establishment candidates should be elected in this state. Bullied by the lobbyists who think that they can fund a candidate in this state to the detriment of those of us that want to Thank you very much for being here, folks. God bless you.
Thank you all for coming out and for those sponsors, questioners, audience, and